What's up, guys? Welcome back from the LG Studios here in New York City. You just saw the New York City skyline. It is dark outside. We are live here casting the WCS America qualifiers to get into the Premier Division. 24 players are already there, 8 players trying to join them. We're currently watching a best of 3 between Crank and Apocalypse. This next game is going to be the decider of this best of 3. The winner will advance to the next round of the winner's bracket. It's going to be on Daybreak.
This is Daybreak. This is a really cool background. Sorry, the music I heard in the background got into my head.
Can we re-record this and include Nick's commentary there? 'Cause I love that. That was amazing.
We should do that every fly-through.
You know who you sing like?
Who do I sing like?
Justin Timberlake.
Really?
Yeah.
If only I can make that type of money.
That's awesome.
All right.
All right.
Let's talk about the players.
All right.
You go.
Bottom left-hand location, we have the red Protoss player from Team Axiom. He was successful in Game 1 in defeating his opponent, but fell short in Game number 2. Can he recover from that loss and take victory here and advance to the next round of the winner's bracket? He is Crank. His opponent in the top right-hand location of Daybreak, the blue Terran player, honestly one of the first foreigners, or excuse me, one of the first Koreans to join a foreigner team, joining Quantic, I think a year and a half ago. He is the blue Terran player, 1 win away from advancing to the next round of the winner's bracket, and 1 step closer to qualifying for the Premier Division of WCS America. He is Apocalypse.
So, if they both played the exact same way they did last game, Apocalypse should win. Because this is, well, obviously if everything was exactly the same because he won last game. But this map is actually like the best map for that type of timing against a player who goes heavy Colossi, third base, late storm. Just because the way when you attack a third base, there's so much airspace you can put the Vikings in that it's very hard for the Protoss to have the Colossi in a position where they can both do decent damage to the bio, but also not get wiped out by Vikings. It's really hard to protect them with Stalkers on Daybreak. So. I don't know if Crank will play exactly the same. This is actually the map. I was talking about that Flash Crank match. This is the map that happened on, and I don't know if he'll do that same play. He does tend to prefer not going Storm in general. But Daybreak's a map where I feel it's very difficult to play that style.
See what happens. I mean, you know, Apocalypse going for a very fast command center once again. Crank going to be identifying this and placing down a very fast nexus of his own.
Oh, a duel. There's a duel. Probe versus SCV. Oh, the probe's scared.
Yeah.
Come on,
He's
probe.
going to get some shields
The probe's dishonoring the Protoss race.
Once he gets the shields back, he'll turn around.
No, never retreat.
Oh, he's going to cut him off.
Surrender.
See, now the SCVs can't retreat. The SCV can't retreat. Well, he doesn't care, I guess. Well, maybe he does.
The probe retreated first, man.
Now he wants to fight.
First. Yeah, now he wants to fight.
Well, hold on here. He's going to be annoying here. And that SCV's building a bunker.
I would have thought SCV would help us.
I thought so, too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The command center's going to finish the SCV. Very low on health.
Yeah, 2 more hits. Now the guy, this probe is relentless. He's like, come on. Who wants some?
You were just being really mean to that probe.
I was. Well, I thought he was a little bit.
Take it back. Can he have some?
Yeah, he's regained my respect.
Okay.
All right. He may have ran from the 1 SCV, and then he challenged like 3 SCVs in a row.
Yes.
So.
And all the SCVs were running from him. They were calling for the Marine friend.
Yeah.
To help out.
Don't mess with that probe, man. No. He's a killer probe. It's like
he doesn't have any kills, but I appreciate the.
It's the mindset. He has a mentality. He wants to be a killer. Yeah. He looks all soft and nice and cute and robotic-y. Kind of like Wally. He looks like Wally.
Oh.
But he's really.
I think Wally would be closer to an SCV, to be honest.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry to say.
He's a cuter version of Wally.
Oh my gosh! I think there should be a Wally skin.
A Wally skin for SCVs?
You know, I think they'd run into copyright issues.
Yeah, probably.
With whoever makes Wally.
Probably.
Pixar. All right, SCV going to be scouting here.
He's owned by Disney now.
True.
But not when they made Wally. They were independent when they made that.
Yes. All right. So, Bash Robo once again here from Crank. I like this build.
Wow, look at Apocalypse.
Oh my God! This is the Marine King build.
No, Marine King with 6.
Oh.
This is like a hybridization because he's getting a gas, right? But it was I don't know what this is.
Why is he getting a gas?
None of I don't know. I was trying to
one reactor? And then
no,
it's
gonna be one tech lab, and he's gonna get
just so we can
combat
transition
shield.
later.
This almost looks like the old combat shield marine timing that a lot of Tyrants used to do. It They get the one tech lab early and get combat shield, and they hit right when combat shield. Because combat shield goes fast. Like, they wouldn't have time to get stim, but they have time to get combat shield for the attack. And without medevacs, combat shield just as good. But, you know, with photon overcharge, those timings don't really work. But what he's doing is he's going to get a ton of Marines early. He's getting a very fast eBay, too. So he's going to get a nice upgrade, but...
And there's no stalker across the map to see this as soon as Crank could potentially see it. So if he doesn't build any units, this could be dangerous. We have 2 forges on the way. We have an observer on the way. 2 additional gateways to bring him to 3 total.
So the observer's going to miss these Marines, actually.
Yeah.
And actually the probe with the watchtowers, too. They're going all the way.
Do you think the
around.
Marines will kill the stalker?
I think there's a highlight. This many Marines, unless you're like instantaneous with their reaction, that stalker goes down.
That stalker is pretty important too.
Yeah, and it's very likely to go down. I mean, Crank's really good, but if you're not looking at that exact second, is he looking? Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. I lied.
Okay, so interestingly, Apocalypse was A moving there. If he had just been walking his Marines and then A moved once the stalker reacted.
The first one stopped too early.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, they're taking down.
Yeah. He wants to get rid of those plates before the Marines hit. He needs photon overcharge. There you go.
I think he should be fine.
Yeah. There's no way with the 2 sentries there, with 3 force fields available. If those Marines came in, they'd be cut in half and dissected. So.
All right.
But now a lot of add-ons going in for Apocalypse. This is interesting. 4 barracks really early. He's gonna have a lot of bio units, but again, I mean, his medevacs are actually gonna be even later than they were last game. It's gonna be super late airplay. He's going to try a frontal attack once he gets attack and stim. He still won't have medevacs, but he'll have stim pack and he'll have weapons. I don't know. He might try to go back again once photon overcharge wears off. The Colossus might not be done.
He's about to have enough energy for another photon overcharge. But that timing is very small.
Oh, 3 Zealots are brave. Don't be brave.
Photon overcharge is going to go down. The Marines Marauders coming forward. They don't care that much. If they can target down sentries, I think this would be a very solid trade. 2 sentries going down. Oh no, I think this might be too much loss for Apocalypse for it to be... Well, another sentry going down. 1 sentry remaining. Photon overcharge is still in effect. Okay, I don't know how to call this one.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Crank comes out ahead.
You know, I think... Yeah.
I feel like Apocalypse lost way more than Crank.
So, because if we're talking about ability for Apocalypse to be aggressive now, he just lost every single attacking unit he pretty much had.
Yep. And the thing is like, he sacrificed a lot of tech to get this build happening. And even though he was fast on upgrades, he's still going to be behind Crank. I mean, he's 1 attack now, but Crank's about to be 1-1. He's going to go straight to 2-2. Blink. He's got Colossus on the field. Yeah, I don't know. That was a little overzealous of Apocalypse. In a way, it's like, maybe you should wait for Stim to do that, but if you waited for Stim, the Colossus... The Stim timing versus Colossus was actually, like, almost identical.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Marines without combat shield will die so fast. Interesting little timing that Apocalypse has been trying, though. And, you know, it's not like he got horribly slaughtered there. I mean, I definitely went the way of Crank, but he's still in a good position. I mean, he's 3rd. Is it a good time? He's going to be, you know, roughly on par with Protoss for a standard game. He's got his medevacs out now. He's got 2 out ready. His upgrades are going to be on par to not be too far behind. He's probably going to start... He gets a second eBay, doesn't he? Oh, no, he never built a second eBay. Ooh. Never mind. He is actually going to be further behind. There's the second eBay just now started. But he's building Hellbats, which means he's going to do good. 2 medevacs. This medevac drop could be... could have been good, but then he hesitated. Now Crank getting back into position.
So... Crank has Blink. Oh, okay, there's 3 Stalkers marching forward. What do you think about Crank's decision to delay charge as much as he does and go for Blink here?
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Going Colossi, you really want Blink to deal with Vikings, and I mean, you're more using your use defensively, which charge isn't quite as good for. Oh, a Scannon. He's distracting. He's distracting him at the top.
Coming in. 3 Zealots, 3 Stalkers here. Photon Overcharge has been deployed. Meanwhile, sending some bio units to that 3rd base. We'll get a shot of that in a second.
That 3rd's going to be canceled for sure.
Yeah, canceled right away. Marines and Marauders going to be overwhelming that, taking down that pylon
and
too.
he's still doing more damage in the main too. The Stalker's going to go down.
Stalkers, Crank trying to target fire down the medevacs. Marines and Marauders going to pursue him. Medevac going to get targeted down by the Photon Overcharge. He will stay alive.
So he only lost 1 medevac of unit. units.
And he denied the third, and all of those units that denied the third are still alive.
And he killed a lot. He killed like 6 gateway units. So he traded about probably evenly unit-wise in the main.
Yeah.
But he also denied the third.
So before that engagement, I think he was down by 300 resources and the units lost, and now he's up by 500.
Yeah, great plays by him. He's now up by 15 food as well, and he's got better economy. He's still behind in upgrades, right? Crank's 2-2. He's just working on his 2-2. But he's getting the vehicle armor upgrade, which is going to go really well with the Hellbats he's adding in. A second starport as well, so he's really adapting to Crank's style of really going Colossi and upgrade heavy and pushing back the addition of the Storm. Oh, and the Hellbat armor works for the Vikings as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
He stopped building Hellbats.
Oh, he didn't he?
Oh, look at his dropships. They're leaving his third kind of area now. Look at what he's got. He's got
there's 2 Hellbats in one of them.
3 Hellbats total.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
This could be a devastating drop.
Are there observers in this area?
Oh, there's none. If he doesn't go to the bottom to catch that observer, there's actually none. If he goes straight into the main from
he has
this
control
angle,
that watchtower too.
Yeah. Oh, he's backing up.
Oh, it's hallucinated Phoenix.
What's gonna see it? It's nothing.
I don't think
there's nothing there.
it. Okay, so what does he have in the main to defend?
There's nothing.
Militia Corps.
There's a cannon
doesn't have
and 3
enough
zones.
energy.
Yeah.
A little bit of a skirmish at the third.
Oh, he's trying to drive Crank. Look, Crank's army's bodied. Crank's army's bodied. These
here he
units
goes.
valiantly gave their some of their lives, and now the big drop's coming. Oh, if he gets all these pylons, there's some Zealots warping him, but it's not going to be enough.
He dropped this pretty early, but we're going to see how much damage this Bio army can do. The Zealots being warped in. The Hellbats extremely good against those guys.
Back,
yeah, the Colossi, again, they have that
terrible
lance. So I'm a little bit...
Oh, but he's back at the third. He's back at... wait, what wins? 5 Blink Stalkers or 2 Marauders?
Crank wins.
Yeah.
Well, Medivacs... oh my gosh!
Does Crank? Does he now?
Okay, excuse me.
There's only 2 left.
Excuse me.
Apocalypse
Well
with
played,
the fancy
Mr. Apocalypse. Apocalypse turned, he's like, Axel Toss, what are you talking about, man? So I'm wondering, why didn't he wait a little bit before dropping those bio, just get more surface area, maybe even drop over the middle line?
Yeah.
I was a little bit intrigued by that decision. He dropped them
I think he went for the middle line. It would have been nicer because, in addition, that would have been further away from Crank's army, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yes, there's 1 cannon there, but like, come on, you got 4.
maybe you're closer to photon overcharge, so next medevac might not live as long as it could if you drop it further away. I don't know.
There's SCVs coming now.
Oh, Apocalypse is going for
it.
He
It's
wants
the max
to win
timing.
this right
he
now.
He just finished 2-2 and a 1 armor for the max.
3-3 is just about to finish here for Crank.
Yeah, it's not as good as last game. Won't have that upgrade advantage.
Archons are being warped in, or they should be very soon. There they are.
He's got about a 30 food advantage, but he's down by a set of upgrades. Crank also is in great position.
Here
He's
comes
force
Apocalypse, splitting up those units. We know he's good at the Vikings, targeting down the Colossi. The Bio just going to try to micro away. Apocalypse trying to overwhelm Crank, bring in more and more units from across the field. All the Colossi are about to fall, but can they get enough damage down to the Bio? Archon's getting a significant amount of damage done here on the ground, but does Crank have enough to shove Apocalypse away? It looks like he might.
Oh, the medevac's so low. He's got to keep this medevacs alive. Focusing on the Archons. Archons going for a money shot on the medevacs. Can't quite get it off, but there's enough charge slots rallying in.
Blink.
Yeah,
There's the blink.
Blinked in.
Oh, taking down the medevac with the stuff in it. Actually, every medevac gonna fall, even taking some tickles
meanwhile, there's
at the
a
Viking.
Zealot in the natural. He's a mentor. He's slicing up SCVs.
8 kills. 9 kills.
Nice. Is he gonna get 10?
No. No.
Poor Zealot. And there's 2 more to third. Each of them has some kills as well, to 9 mine as well. So Crank with some great counterattacks and great defense, and now I'd say he's got a commanding lead. Although he still doesn't have Storm. But the armies are reset, so you only super need Storm when the armies get big.
Yeah.
And there's equal upgrades. In that situation, the upgrade advantage, plus I think Crank had a great position in that battle.
He had
the
a fantastic.
Was really clumped up, and Archons were getting massive splash hits.
And he was past the force field, so he could have been kiting away, which is intriguing to me. Like normally, when you're controlling a bio army, you're going to want to kite your bio away while attacking the Colossus with the Vikings. What that accomplishes is first, the Colossus are going to come closer to your Vikings. Second, your bio is going to be moving further away from the damage dealers. Without Storm, the only thing doing a lot of damage to the bio is going to be the Colossi. Well, I guess Archons.
Archons, but this kiting works the same against them.
Exactly. So it's really strange to me. Apocalypse, it kind of felt like he was just.
I think he felt he was just going to win. He's like, I'm just going to win because.
Yeah, maybe like he just wanted to prevent his opponent from retreating. He's like, why should I retreat? I want to prevent my opponent from retreating.
So that drops coming in here towards the third base.
And the main as well. There's also a drop.
Oh, double drops.
Marine Marauders there. Hellbats at the third. Probes.
It's a massacre.
Trying to run, but clumping up in the process. We got.
Don't even do anything. He doesn't even care. The one Hellbat's trying to get back in the medevac.
They're like, okay, we'll drop. Oh no, the probes are back. Wow. Okay, that was good for Apocalypse. This is exactly what he needed to. The drop in the main didn't do as much.
And you know, there's still one Hellbat left. Hiding out in that medevac.
Yep.
Top left.
You are correct. And that medevac is 18 HP.
One cannon shot away from death, even though it has 2 armor.
Yeah.
Unless, wait, do medevacs have a base armor? I don't think they do. Like, you can't tell when there's unit in it, unfortunately. Okay, if I can find a medevac. Okay, medevacs do have a base armor, so actually, it can't get one shot by cannon because it's got 3 armor. Isn't that nifty? So those 2 armor upgrades could come into handy when the medevac doesn't die in 1 shot.
So Apocalypse doing a great job there. He's still going to be a base behind. Needs to, I feel like, work on securing. There we go. It's pulling a command center over to the middle of the map there. Might be actually queuing one up to build. Ghost Academy just now finished, but again, his opponent isn't really going for Storm. Crank just refusing to do that. Instead, focusing on rebuilding that Colossi count.
What? Apocalypse thought he was going to attack. I think that would be a mistake versus 5 Archons. With the upgrades. I mean, the upgrades are equal now. Oh, big drop in the main.
Going into the main. A couple Zealots going to be warped in. That's not going to be nearly enough, especially with the Hellbats involved. Photon Overcharge immediately being deployed. At the same time, a little bit of a skirmish happening in the middle of the map. Apocalypse going to run as fast as he can.
Got to get out of there.
But because Crank is pursuing him, how does he really deal with this drop in the main?
He doesn't. I mean, the Colossi will come back clean up, but he lost the Nexus. He lost the robotics. And
was that his only robo?
Yes, it was. So now he has no robo, and
he should pick up and get out of there. And now we can attack that base in the middle. That Nexus is dead.
Crank,
it's dead.
Back.
The Nexus is dead. I'm making a call.
Actually, no,
I'm putting my casting career on the...
I don't think Apocalypse can... Because he only had 2 medevacs, and those guys are almost dead. That would have been...
I didn't say when it would die.
Yeah, you're right. It would have been a very... Oh, he's dragging it back to the main.
There's counterattacks happening on Apocalypse side of the map. There's 4 things going on right now.
The cell run buys are dealt with. They're dealt with. Crank. Apocalypse is getting... His army's getting diced in the middle.
Oh my god, those Marines Marauder so low in health. Apocalypse going to be backing away. Crank going to be pursuing.
The drop in the main, though, is still going strong.
It is.
Oh, well, not going to sell weapon.
Yeah, he's going to have to pick up and get out of there. Crank, ultimately, I think he's going to be very happy. He's up 148 to 117. He had some Zealot counterattacks happening during all of that, getting a significant amount of damage done. Going for a Dark Shrine as well, and Apocalypse, he's going to be in a tough position to defend this counter push.
That command center is dead. Apocalypse, I think he overextended and he lost a lot of units there in tough situations.
It's a tough decision to make. How much do I commit to the middle? How much do I commit to the main? But Crank gonna sweep into this 4th base location, taking care of every Marine and Marauder. Medevacs have nothing to heal. There's the GG from Apocalypse, and Crank takes the 2-1 victory. Well played, Mr. Crank.
Yeah, really nice games by Crank there. Showing why he's such a strong player, why he was the first guy picked up by Axiom. Really, really strong.
Should we do like a bracket update or something? Because I think that was the last. That makes it the last. That was the last match of the day. Guys, will be continuing tomorrow and of course over the entire week. So be sure to tune into the WCS America Premier League qualifiers. It's currently 11:14 p.m. Eastern Time. We've been casting since 1 p.m. ish. So it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. And again, thank you guys so much for joining us. If you've been watching the whole time, you're awesome. And I have a special place in my heart just for you. But I think we're going to have a bracket update fairly soon from Mr. Nicholas. What do we got there?
Okay, so these matches are going to happen throughout the week. And the winners of these matches are going to advance.
This is from the winners bracket?
Yes. The winner of these matches are going to advance into the...
Premier
division. Yeah. So the first one of these matches, these of course again will be happening throughout the coming week, is Alicia versus. I lost track of this bracket. It seems kind of okay. It's Alicia versus
Revival.
Revival? Is that? No.
No, one more.
Alicia beat Revival. It's Alicia versus the SDC.
The SDC.
And then again we also have some other ones here. This is a tricky bracket.
I'll try to help you out.
I lost myself. Zootop? No, this is loser bracket. Somehow I went too far. I think. I don't know.
Let me help you out here.
Yeah, you gotta give me a hand here. I think it's Zootop is in here, and he's playing. He's playing Crank. He's playing Crank. And then we have Oz is gonna play against.
Okay, we got Alicia SDC.
Alive.
Oz already beat Alive.
Oh,
or
okay.
Did he?
No. Oz beat the Muslim. He hasn't played Alive yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. Or maybe I'm misreading this. We need to get a squished up bracket. It's 5-12 people. Once you start getting a little bit further out, it gets a little bit confused. Anyways, a lot of good matches going on there.
Yep.
I'm sure there's people who dissected the bracket. You can probably find it. Liquipedia, also in the live report thread on Team Liquid. There's a lot of updates there. There's a lot of pages of people talking about what's been going on. But the idea is the winner's bracket is pretty much played through except for the final match by the end of the day. So we're at a point where there's only a couple more winner bracket matches left. Those will be played through the coming week. Loser bracket continues tomorrow because, of course, that's a long bracket. We finished about half of it today. The other half will finish tomorrow. We'll start casting that at what time, sir?
1:30 p.m.
1:30 p.m. We'll be back here live.
Eastern. So that's
7:30 for you.
Yes.
European. Most of Europe is on Central European time. It'd be 7:30.
Pacific time. That's 9 or something.
10:30.
10:30.
10:30
10:30
a.m.
Yep. So guys, make sure to wake up early tomorrow, or watch at a normal time if you're in Europe. Of course, it's early for me. 1 p.m. is early for me. But guys, that's going to conclude our coverage of the WCS America qualifier for today. Again, tune in tomorrow and over the week for more matches as we find out who's going to qualify for the Premier League of WCS America. This has been Axel Toss and Axelav. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow.